Atlanta. So this is one question I get all the time. Why is it so hard to learn a foreign language? Why do kids learn faster than adults? There are reasons for this, but kids just as well as adults can learn a foreign language. You have to honor who you are. You're not a kid anymore, so learn like an adult. If you're a kid, don't learn like an adult. So you have to honor where you are in your life. Going to the gym and learning a foreign language are pretty much, in lots of ways, similar to each other, okay? If I go to the gym every day for an hour and I get on the treadmill, I'm gonna see results. I'm physically doing the work. But if I go to the gym and I just sit there and watch the machine go for an hour, but I'm not on it, I'm not gonna get any results. After a month or 2 months, it doesn't matter. If I weigh myself, I'm not gonna see any results because I am only watching and learning how the machine is moving or how the machine works. But if I'm not physically on the machine doing the work, I am not gonna develop the part of the brain that helps connect your center with your mouth. That's the problem. There is no connection between your brain and your mouth. What you learn in a book and the test that you take, that's part one of it. You need to do that. But you also have to be able to connect all of that knowledge and transfer it down here to what I like to call the shipping department. If learning a foreign language were like a company, you have 3 departments. First department is your brain. That's the easy part. You can download information, read a book, watch a DVD, etc., etc. You're going to learn stuff. Even if you have a bad teacher, you're going to learn the material. Pretend that you have a storage place where you download and you store all of your knowledge. Pretend you have workers in your brain ready to work and assemble the products, which is your knowledge. Okay, and it's going down the assembly line. You have managers, you have a CEO. You have all of that good stuff in your center. But that's not enough. You have to also develop the shipping department, the output of a language. You have to be able to take all of this knowledge and bring it down here and be able to convert that knowledge into sound and into muscular movements. That is the physical aspect of a language. Language is half part brain, part knowledge, and part physical action. Okay, so here we have the bubble system that I like to call, okay? This bubble is easy to develop. That's your brain. You can read a good book, you can work with a cool teacher like me, or whatever, okay? That's easy because you're smart. Even if you don't have a teacher, even if your teacher is not that great, but you can still make it work for yourself, all right? Here, this is your center, your brain, your ability to download information. You have good information, you have storage, and now you just have to assemble, use that knowledge, and make a product out of it. That takes a little bit of time, but it's easy. Now here is the other bubble. That's going to be your mouth. I like to call this department the shipping department. All right, this is the output, what comes out of your mouth. You have to be able to have information here in order to create the product and then ship it down here, or I should say transfer it, and then you output. Foreign language is just input and output, okay? So conversation lies in this bubble. If you develop this bubble, it does not automatically develop that one. Have you ever called or dealt with a company? You call their customer service, you order a great product, but it never gets to your house. It takes like 3 months. Isn't it upsetting? Even if it's the best product in the world, that shipping, that execution and that delivery was not good enough. That's what happens. You might know your stuff, but you're not getting it out fast enough. That's normal. It takes some time and it takes practice to connect this bubble to that bubble. That's why it takes about a year or a year and a half to learn a foreign language. It's not because you're not smart, but you have to connect and align your brain with your mouth, with your ear. And you have to make sure these departments are all working with each other. So last department is going to be your ears. I like to call that customer service. This is the input of a language. So your ability to hear the music of Spanish, transfer that information to your center, and then create an answer or a product and ship it out. That's what a foreign language is. Have you ever called a company and you're transferred like to 3 or 4 different places because they work there, but no one knows where anything is. It's completely disorganized. That's what's happening with your foreign language and your brain. You have a complete massive lack of organization, and you don't have connections. But if you have the right exercise, the right techniques, the right teacher, you will be able to develop this. But it still takes time. This is not something that happens overnight. If you've ever gone to these big warehouse stores where it's massive, they have like 8 or 9 aisles. Can you imagine if you walk in there and you need to buy nails, or you want to buy wood or something, and nothing is labeled? You don't even know where. You'd have to walk around the whole store to find it. That's what's happening. You're downloading stuff and you're not organizing it. So that's why when you hear someone talk, you're trying to interpret it. This information goes up here. Completely there's chaos here, and then there's no ability for you to create an answer. So each department has to be developed separately. You first start with the center. And then you create or you do exercises that help you connect these departments together. That way you have a fully functional language where you have a good rate of speed. You don't want to take too long to be able to give an answer. You don't want to take too long to be able to hear and understand what people are saying to you. So if you're having trouble with your foreign languages, this is one of the reasons why. There are many other reasons too. Each person is very special and unique. So if you're in Atlanta, you can call me and I'll be happy to give you a free assessment. And if you want to work with me, I am available here in East Cobb, Marietta. This is one of my specialties. I am a mental mechanic. I try to figure out why you're stuck. I love it, okay? Bring it. I don't care how hard the case is. The harder the better, because it forces me to hack into your brain and figure out where is the problem. Usually it's going to be here somewhere. I know this for sure. Some people have learning disabilities. I work with people who have low to mild learning disabilities. I am not an expert, but I'm very intuitive, so I know how to get this knowledge into your brain. If you have questions or if you have any type of concerns, shoot me an email. I'm really busy working and doing different things, but I'll do the best I can to reach out to you and help you. Please don't give up, okay? Don't be creative with your excuses. Don't make up these excuses, okay? Be creative with your solutions, not the excuses. It's impossible for you not to learn a foreign language, but you have to do it the right way. I hope this video was helpful. Adios y nos vemos pronto. I love accessories. Adios.